committee's work revealed the following. 1. Lack of effective supervision, monitoring, and evaluation on the part of CEOs, heads of finance, and others in many instances. We realized that what we like to term schoolboy mistakes or class 1 mistakes were because a lot of the CEOs just don't pay attention to the Auditor General when they enter their premises. The second, which Mr. Mante will talk about, are procurement irregularities. I think sometimes in the haste to get to the end goal, sometimes people just don't follow due process. Then also we realized there was misapplication and misappropriation of funds in some instances, and some of these defaulters have been named in our report for the appropriate sanctions to be taken against them. Then there's also the issue of risk management, and that's something that we believe that you have to bring to the attention of government, that people who are put in these positions should understand the results of their action and inactions, because sometimes they just don't understand anything about risk at all. Then there is also the other key issue, which is just lack of collaboration with auditors. We realized that doing our work that there were some of these CEOs who came to us and for the first time they were reading their own audit reports. So we asked them what happened during the exit interviews. They didn't take it seriously. Then the other issue also is the late or sometimes non-release of subventions, which means that a lot of these entities are really operating on very tight funds, and sometimes when they are in that situation, they take decisions which later on bring them into trouble. So these are the 6 key issues that co-chairs, we, the committee, have stated, but everything else is in the report. We'd also like to make the following recommendations. 1, people who are appointed to such high positions should have training on the Public Financial Management Act, Act 216 and Act 921 and its regulations, and also the Public Procurement Act. I think it should be compulsory because a lot of them just haven't read the Act, or they don't know the Act, or they choose not to know. So there's a lot of I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Then also this goes to the board chairpersons and the governing boards of these entities, that when the Auditor General releases his reports, there should be a thorough implementation of the audit findings. Because what we realized was that a lot of the issues that were in the 2021 audit report were reports which were issues that were in 3, 4, 5 years, sometimes some going as far back as 10 years or more. The challenge is if these issues are not resolved, they will keep appearing in your audit report, which makes you look bad, which makes the government look bad, and which gives us a false sense of impression that people are misappropriating money when in actual fact they are not. So I think governing boards should also be taxed that when these audit findings come up, they make it their duty to implement them. They just sometimes also look away.